Greetings, beginners. How we doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. I got my buddy Emmett with me today, and we're going to crash through your beginner curriculum for the green tip stripe. Now, last week I did the curriculum, but I was kind of by myself, and I just did all the motions in the air. We're going to repeat those, but now that I got a partner, I'm going to show you those motions with a partner. Now, if you have a partner at home, maybe mom and dad can work on some of the defenses, that's great. If not, no big deal. All I want to see is your best attitude, best effort, and of course, doing your absolute very best with your strikes and your defenses. So we're going to bow in, do our creeds, and rock through this class. Tria. Yep. All right, I want you to join us here, saying our creeds. With courage and confidence, I will believe in myself and always do my best. With honor and integrity, I will stand up for what is right and protect those in need. With strength and perseverance, I will battle through adversity and overcome all challenges. My attitude is everything, and my character is who I am. I'm a martial artist. Yes, we are. Ready? Oos! All right, good stuff, beginners. So, what have I got? Your training log sheet. You know what this thing is. So I need next week to have this thing filled out and ready to go so you can test for your green tip stripe. And there's the curriculum right there. And what you have, you've got your 5 push-ups and 5 sit-ups. We did that on last week's curriculum, so you can review that if you need to see that. But today we're going to focus on all your requirements for your green tip stripe. And that is the guard stance, the palm strikes, the X blocks, the wrist and arm grab defense, and then the side step against attack. So just a quick review. Our guard stance, show us the guard stance. Our arms all the way locked out?
Yes, sir.
Our arms T-Rex?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now at home, I want you doing that. Say no, because they're locked out. That's Frankenstein. It makes it hard to move. T-Rex? No, because then you can't defend yourself. They're out with elbows slightly bent. And you've got one leg, as Emmett's got a great stance, one leg slightly back. Now, what kind of eyes do we have?
Tiger eyes.
What kind of voice?
Lion voice.
Good. And right now, you hear our lion's voice, and you see our tiger eyes. We're not saying tiger's eyes, lion's voice. Matter of fact, that's what I want you to do right now, beginners. I want you to put your arms like T-Rex, put your head and shoulders down, and say, tiger eyes, lion's voice, I'm confident, I believe in me. Do you really? I don't know. Now what I want you to do, I want your arms extended, not locked, but extended out. I want your shoulders back, your head up, your eyes focused, tiger eyes, confidence. Your voice, say, tiger eyes,
Tiger eyes.
lion's voice,
Lion voice.
I'm confident,
I'm confident.
I believe in me,
I believe in me.
I'm awesome.
I'm awesome.
Now, I believe that. Yeah, that was good stuff. All right, so we got our guard stance up. Now, we know we're here, but if somebody's running at us, we got our guard stance up, which is the whole length of our arms protecting our body. But if they're running at us, we don't stay on the tracks. We get out of the way. Say it at home. Out of the way. Good. So from here, they're coming. Boom, we're off the tracks. Good. They're coming again. Now I'm going to go this way. Emmett's going to go the other way. We'll actually face each other, but we're getting off the tracks. Boom. Good. And you can see right between us, or if they're running directly at us. So Emmett, he's got his guard stance up. Now if he stands there, I'm just going to run right over him. Boom. Just knock him right off the camera. Right? Yeah. I'm bigger than he is. I'm just going to run over him. Well, he knows that. Even though he's got his guard stance up, if I'm bigger and I keep running and he's stuck there, I'm running over him. So what's Emmett going to do? He's going to get out of the way. He's going to get off the tracks. So here I come. Boom. And he helps just... And you see that? That's advanced. That's what we get to. First, we learn to get out of the way. Then orange belts, we start doing the X block when we get out of the way. Green and red belts, we sling them out of the way. That was a good job, buddy. Good. And I went for a little bit of a ride there, didn't I? Very, very nice. But as we're learning as beginners, our biggest thing is not to get our feet tied up, but to move out of the way. And you can go either side. Emma went to that side. Maybe this time he goes to this side. Boom. He's just getting out of the way. Now, at the beginner rank, we go nice and slow. Get to the orange belt rank, we get a little bit closer. Green belts, we're actually here, and we try and grab the person, and they have to deflect out of the way. Red belts, this is where we get in here, we actually shove them, and then they have to move. Good. So, but we got to start with the white belts just learning to get out of the way and do the X block. So at first, we're going to take it nice and slow, but I want you to get used to your guard stance, your X block. Now let's do this with the X block to make sure we got it in the right spot. I want you to put it above your head like this and say, no.
No.
Put it in front of your eyes so you can't see. Say no.
No.
T-Rex. No.
No.
Right out in front where you can see through it. Say yes.
Yes.
Here, slap in your face. No.
No.
Right out in front there. So you got here and you got your X's. Now what that helps with, and this is also when we move forward to the next class, I want to make sure you got those X blocks down, is if I go to punch Emmett, he's got his hands up, boom. The X deflects it off to the side. And that's exactly what it's used for. It's also, and this is more advanced too, but I'm teasing you beginners, is for hook punches. Bang, bang. He's getting those X's across there. And that's what we want to work on. But right now, beginners, I've shown you some advanced stuff so you know what to look for. Get those tiger eyes and lion voice focused, hands up, your guard stance, and then get your X's and get off the tracks. Good, good, good? All right. Next, the wrist grab. They've grabbed our wrist. Now, we always pretend the person's bigger and stronger than us, so we don't just kind of get used to just flopping the arm up. We throw with all we've got, and then we deliver a palm strike. Strike, strike, knee. Very, very good. And then on the arm grab, same thing. We don't just barely move our arm because we're going to think that person's stronger than us. We're going to, as hard as we can to get out of it. Palm, palm, palm. With a knee. Very, very good. Now with a partner, and if Emmett gets used to practicing just barely doing his arm, go ahead, buddy. He gets kind of going through the motions. Just do that and just go through the motions of your strikes. That's not a good attitude. That's not a good effort. You're better than that, right? Yes. What happens if he gets used to doing that and then somebody bigger comes up and really clamps onto him and he's used to just doing halfway? Go ahead. He ain't getting out of it. So we want to learn the techniques, but we also want to always do our
best.
Good. So I'm going to actually clamp down Emmett pretty good here. I think his arm from all these videos we've done today is a little sore, but I'm going to grab hard. So he's in the black belt class, so he's a first gut. I'm going to now beginners, we're not going to grab quite this hard yet, but this is what's coming. And Emmett's been practicing hard ever since he was a tiger, and that's why he's in the class at his age, and that's why I'm gripping hard. He's going to get out of this. Go. Good. That's very good. I've heard my finger pop on that one, my poor thumb. But he ripped that baby out. He wasn't messing around. And I always get people say, well, what about, so my thumb's on top, he's going against the thumb. If I put it here, my thumb's on the bottom, he's going to go like, boom, to the bottom. You always go against the weak side. Now, same thing with the arm. So we grab the arm, and he's used to just doing it halfway. What's going to happen? He's not going to get out of it. But if he practices and does his best, go ahead. Very good. And you notice Emmett's got tremendous body control. And what we're doing with our strikes, we're not doing patty cake with our palms. We're hitting with that palm heel, driving that in. With our partner, we use body control. We're not striking our partner. We're using control. However, when we hit the equipment, we got all this beautiful equipment for a reason. Therefore, we can hit that equipment with everything we've got. And the reason we don't hit our partners, one, it's not very nice. We're working with each other. And if Emmett hits me hard, then I got to turn around and hit Emmett hard. And that's not being very good to one another. And that's not being a martial artist. That's just being a bully ourselves. We work on these things with control, but we give it all we've got. But then when we use the equipment, we hammer and hit it hard. Good. Thank you, Emmett. All right, so now let's do this. Let's work on those palm strikes. Got our tiger eyes, lion voice, or guard stance up. Now, I want everybody to do this. Just kind of push your hand forward with your fingers. Say no.
No.
Push the other hand. No.
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 No. Say you're better than that.
You're better than that.
All right, now, tiger eyes, lion voice, palm strike with Kia. Aya! Another palm strike. 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 Grab. Aya! Good, good. Now, beginner's class, your first board break, some of you have already done it, some of you haven't, is that palm strike with that palm heel. And it's not going to break just playing patty cake. What do you have to do, Emmett? You have to drive through it. That's right. So let's do 2 palm strikes. Let's go. Aya, aya. Go. And again. Go. Switch legs. Let's try that left side first. Ready? Go. Aya, aya. Again. Aya, aya. Good. Always doing your very what?
Best.
All right. Beginners, I am so proud of you. I think I've covered everything on your curriculum. That and then some. We actually showed you some advanced stuff too that you can kind of play around with. And it's kind of teasing you, so not if, but when you become an orange belt, and then a green belt, and a red belt, and in the black belt class, and then maybe a black belt. Boy, you're working your way up the line, but you've already been working your very, very best from the very, very beginning, and I'm very proud of you. All right, good stuff. Ready to bow this thing out?
Sir.
All right, beginners, keep practicing. I can't wait to read your comments. I can't wait to see you practicing. And most importantly, I can't wait next week to see you get your green tip stripes by doing your very
Best.
You got it. Treat it. Yep. Black belt principles.
Black belt principle.
Together. Humility, courtesy, bravery, honor, integrity, discipline, respect, perseverance. Mudo! Great job, beginners.